Hey everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel, Too Legit to Quit TV. Anna Brown here, coming to you again with another car conversation. Before we start, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Definitely, I would love if you would subscribe, share, like, tell everyone you know, and of course, ring the little bell so that you can be notified every time I post a video. So this car conversation is gonna be quick, 5 minutes. And it's gonna be in parts because it's kind of like long. So the topic of this car conversation is he's just not that into you. So before me, my husband had only dated one person. So, last night I was talking to him and I was like, well, did you ever want to marry her? And he was like, no. And I was like, just don't just say that because it's me. Like, it's okay. I mean, that's your past. We married. I got the keys to this lock, so I'm good. He's like, no, we never wanted to marry her because of the type of person that she was. And he just had a feeling that she would not have been the right person to marry. And I said, why? And he was like, because I would not want her to be the mother of my children. Like, I didn't want to have kids with her. And I was like, but you was with her for years, bro. Like, years. And he was like, I know, but I knew it wasn't going to go further than right there. So, baby, let me talk to you about the danger of these men, though. Like, granted, my husband is an amazing man. Like, I tell y'all, he about this action. But how you going to be with this girl for years and know you don't want to marry her? Oh, my God, sweetie, he was just not that into you. Just not that into you. So what do? Some of us, we've been caught in these situationships wherein we've been with a man and we're with him for years and there is no marriage in sight. And I'm not just saying this because I'm not tooting my horn and saying everybody should get married. I do believe that, that some of us will be eunuchs for the gospel. That just was not my testimony. But how do you know? Like, if this gentleman is not into you? Well, first of all, I have a 1-year rule. And I think that after you've been dating and courting for a year, you should have a semblance of where you want to be. So dating, of course, how do Christians date? Dating is gathering information. You got to find out everything you can about this person in the time frame that you have. And then courting is when you guys actually start going on dates and you start bringing them around your family, around your friends, so that they can see if you crazy or if they crazy. Because while you're dating, like, you really don't see. Like, you're just like, oh my God, you're just amazing. And a lot of the red flags that go off, you don't see them. So that's the purpose of courting, so that your family and your friends could be like, bruh, you missed God on this one. And not only that, I do believe that while you're courting, that's the time for intense prayer, intense fasting, seeking the Lord. Like, Jesus, is this man crazy? God, am I crazy? Jesus, is this woman crazy? God, am I crazy? So the men would say, is this woman crazy? And the woman say, is this man crazy? And that's when you really seek God, because I feel like a year is 365 days. Like, and every situation is different, contingent on how much time you're able to spend together and the intricacies of your separate relationship. For me, I felt as though a year was enough time. And, I typically knew within the first couple of months, even if I did get a proposal, if a man was someone that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. Because I've been proposed to more than once, but, there are times when you have to be like, shout it, you want this ring back? Because, nah, you tripping. So he's just not that into you. figuring out, is this man into you? You know, a lot of the times I'll say to women, you know, we're smart, but we have this thing sometimes where we play victim. Like, we act like we don't know when we know. No, baby. God gave you the power to choose, and you better stand up on that power. Like, I don't believe in going to find your husband, but I believe that when he comes, you have the ability to choose, or when any suitable suitor comes, you have the ability to choose. It's either one. So how do you know if he's just not that into you? I'll talk to you about it on the next video.